Hey, what's going on, guys? For some reason, that's pretty weird. Not my internet. It seems like YouTube just went down. My internet was pretty much fine, um, which I thought was weird and pretty lame. Let's see if I can get this back up and start it. What's going on, Sergio? Sorry about that, man. It's not sure what happened. Not sure what happened there. Um, that's weird. Pretty having issues with this at the moment. Yeah, my stream messed up in the other one I saw. Which is weird. I'm not sure. YouTube is giving me a sign to stop streaming, you know? We are back. What's going on, Peter? So, sorry about that. Yeah, pretty weird. You need me as your IT guy, Sergio. I'm gonna end up giving you a call, Sergio. Get you as my IT guy and put you in the payroll. Pretty interesting for sure. So I forgot what stock we were taking a quick look at. It looks good now. What's going on, Seth? How's it going, Seth? I don't know if I saw you in the previous comments, but hope everybody's doing good. Let's just start off. Let's kind of do a quick refresh, see what's happening in the market while people kind of trickle back in. So it's pretty much a flat day today, right? I mean, Dow is down 0.3%. We have Nasdaq down 0.16%. We have the S&P down 0.11%. So the main reason I believe stocks are flat right now is we're finally, what's going on, Fizz? Good morning, good morning. I feel like we have earnings seasons coming up, so we might be a bit quiet until we hear a little bit more about it. Right, we have this week, we have a lot of banks coming in. We do have in the semiconductor, we have, for example, like I mentioned, we have a lot of banks this week. JP Morgan, for example, BlackRock, we have Wells Fargo, Citi, Bank of America, PNC Bank, Goldman Sachs are coming this week. So I feel like investors are just kind of waiting off and saying, hey, let's see how earnings are coming up, especially let's see how consumers are spending money right now before we kind of put our money in some of these positions. Next week is going to be interesting. We have Netflix, for example. We have Lam Research. We have ASML. We have Snapchat. We have Intel. And next week and the week after that, for the last 2 weeks of October, I feel are going to be super good with earnings in forms of companies. For example, the last week of October, we have Facebook, we have Alphabet, we have Twitter, we have Ford, we have what else do we have? We have Apple. We have, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more names here. I think not everybody has confirmed yet, but interesting for sure. And hold on, let me just ban someone. All right. So interesting stocks. Let's take a quick look. Anything trending right now? So Verizon is down about 1.4%. Nothing too crazy. AT&T. So it does seem like the communication market is down a bit. AT&T is down about 1.36%. Southwest, right? Southwest was getting kind of hit during the weekday because they kind of delayed a lot of or had to repostpone a lot of flights. But now it's kicking back in. It's up about 1.1%. So let's take a quick look at CNBC real quick. So Dow, S&P, churns and volatility trading Tuesday. 1.75 million Americans leave free retirement plan money on the table, service says. I'm pretty sure that's going to be they don't max up their 401ks for full donation with the workforce. Let's see what else. FDA staff doesn't take stance on Moderna COVID booster, says 2 doses protect against severe disease. So interesting for sure. We're definitely seeing a lot of companies right now pushing that third shot. They probably could, who knows for what reasons, could be just to increase revenue. Coinbase users slammed new customer service phone support. It was a joke. So nothing really crazy happening in the market today. Is anybody watching anything in particular in forms of markets? We can see we definitely have a strong day, especially in the growth stocks, right? Apps is killing it. Apps is being a monster. It's up 5% on the day, sitting at $83.34. Celsius is still continuing to be a beast, up 3.33% right now. This one almost breaking that $100 price point. It did break it for some time. I don't think it has closed over $100 yet. We have Okta up 3%. We have Skills up 3%. Tattoo Chef, Redfin. So it definitely seems to be a good day for I want to say growth stocks. PaySafe, Kendall, what's going on, Kendall? PaySafe or Qualcomm? Which is better buy at today's prices? I actually like both of them, Kendall. I don't want to say, I don't think I can pick one or the other. I think, and since they're in different markets, I think I like PaySafe a little bit more than Qualcomm. But it depends. That's because I'm already fully exposed to the semiconductor industry and not too much exposed in the fintech industry, right? So me, from my bias, I want to increase my exposure in the fintech market. I like PaySafe for that reason. Maybe if I had a lot of fintech already and didn't have enough semiconductors, I would probably go with Qualcomm. So I think it always depends on position sizings and portfolio distribution. Right, Kendall? I'm pretty sure you would agree. So let me see some of my tier 1 companies. How are they doing? So tier 1, Unity is still killing it, over $136. C Limited at $321. This one's seen quite a pullback. We saw recently they're expanding into Spain, which I think is awesome for sure. Let me take a quick look at App Annie. I just want to track how, not iOS, let's say Google Play. And let's take a quick look. First, I want to take a quick look at Poland. I think that's where they entered already. So if I take a quick look at Poland, why are you no results? How is there no results? Click here to continue. That was weird. So for October 11th, iOS. There we go, Google Play. Is something wrong with this website? Let's go to Poland. They do not want to share information? They don't. Interesting. What are your thoughts about me entering Melly? What's going on, Adam? Biz, I saw you entered already, right? I mean, I like it. I don't know. You usually bring some form of bad luck into a stock, Fizz. So I'm happy you entered because you're going to give me a better buying opportunity. But I just feel sorry for other Melly holders because you don't come with good luck, Fizz. teasing, of course. I like it at these price points, right? 1400s for sure. I mean, I think Melly is a big player in Latin America. Obviously, Shopee is entering, but they're nowhere near Melly. They're nowhere near. Melly one I like at these price points. I think I added on this past week. I think let me take a quick look at my page overall account. Yeah, I added more onto Facebook and Melly this past week. I'm really liking it, trying to increase my overexposure here. I wish it stays at these levels for at least a month, maybe even more, so I can increase my overall exposure in this company. Right, Fizz? So Fizz, did you? I know because you're in Canada, I don't believe you have. You still have to pay some form of fees. Did you enter with a really big position? What size? What number is it in your portfolio right now? I know you run a nice concentrated portfolio. And Adam, what's going on, Adam? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day. So like I said, right, nothing crazy happening in the market today. I don't think there's anything out there. People are just waiting for earnings this week. All right, we can see Dow is up 0.5%, NASDAQ flat. Everything's just flat for the day. I am interested that Google is down about 1.4%. Communications seem to be down. I wonder if just the overall sector is down because, right, we saw Verizon down 1.43. We saw AT&T down about 1.46. Google is down 1.41. I don't understand why it's down that much. Pretty interesting. We saw Facebook is down about 1.78. The reason I believe Facebook is down is we saw some news that, hey, there is a second whistleblower coming out for Facebook right now. So that might be something to create, I'm going to say, volatility in stock price. Regardless, I like Facebook at the prices it's at right now. We can see on average the times it hits this yellow moving average seems to be a nice buying opportunity. Obviously, red is the best, but at these price points, I'm liking Facebook. Junior, what's going on, Junior? DMTK. I'm not too familiar with DMTK. Dermatech. Let's take a quick look at Dermatech in a bit. But now, Agree. I now own my 3 top picks for the year. What are your 3 top picks for the year, Fizz? I bought 1 share. It's a smaller position around the same size as TTCF and AGC. Okay, nice, Fizz. Are you looking to increase even more over time, Fizz, or are you trying to keep it at these levels of just like a small position, one of your smaller positions? Buyers should be thanking these whistleblowers. I agree. I mean, for Facebook, for sure. I mean, kind of creates this kind of negativity on the stock price. So let's take a quick look at the NTK stock that Junior wants to look at. So this is Dermatech. Dermatech, not familiar with it. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be super small market cap, right? $924 million. Super small. We can see, was this a interesting. I wonder, was this a prior SPAC priced at $20? Because some SPACs have like nominal price points of $20. Might be interesting if it is. I haven't really looked at it too much, but we can see from its 52-week high, the stock is down 60.8%. That is insane. Let's take a look at the MTK. So right now, Dermatech. Super small market cap, less than $1 billion. This is a company expected to grow at crazy levels, 53.8%. Unfortunately, the company is nowhere near profitable, nowhere near positive in cash flow from operations. So right off the bat, this would be a speculative play. So Dermatech, a molecular diagnostic company, develops and markets novel non-invasive genomic tests to diagnose skin cancer, inflammatory diseases, and aging-related conditions. So interesting. I mean, this is such a, I want to say, this is one of those companies that I believe have high risk because it's still an early market. And we can tell it's an early market because, hey, money is still not flowing from earnings. Money's still not flowing from cash flow from operations. So this is a company, if I was ever to buy, it would be a very, very, very small position. Super small market cap. So interesting. If now a company like this, you want to make sure they have strong health, a strong balance sheet, and they do. They have $268 million in cash, no debt to their name. They have about 1/4 of their market cap is covered by their cash and short-term investments. But at the same time, this is a company burning about $38 million a year in cash flow from operations. So in theory, they're able to survive about 10 years with that cash flow burn rate, but still. Not something I would end a lot. So Seth, Microsoft gives me more sense in adding as compared to Facebook or Amazon. Interesting, for sure. I mean, I think they're all strong players. Microsoft and Facebook, I do have in my portfolio, right, Seth? I don't have Amazon. In forms of price point right now, in form of price point of good entry, I think Facebook and Amazon are giving good entry price points for. But I do agree, I think Microsoft might be, in the long scheme of things, Microsoft has a high chance of being a huge, huge winner. So I do like those thoughts. It's and that's the thing, right, Fizz? I don't know too much about biotech market, and it really is this a binary outcome company. Either it gets approval or it doesn't. Right? Because there's probably some genomics and biotech companies that don't need to have that binary answer, right? They even if they have products that don't need that approval or non-approval. So very true, right, Fizz? Plarak, what's going on, Plarak? Hi, Jose. What do you think about Riot blockchain? Riot blockchain. I mean, I'm pretty sure that in forms of technicals, it's interesting for sure. But I'm gonna guess they really move with Bitcoin. I want to see. I'm guessing this is Riot, right? Riot, yep. And I want to see one thing. Let's see. BTC. Do they have BTC here? Oops, BTC. They don't have just Bitcoin price. Is this it? Yes. All right. So I just want to put normalized. No, so it actually doesn't move with it. All right. So price point. I wanted to see how correlated it was. I mean, it correlates to some extent when Bitcoin drops. Riot kind of drops when Bitcoin goes back up. Similar. So it kind of follows that similar thread as Bitcoin prices, except recently. Recently, Bitcoin has skyrocketed. Riot blockchain has kind of gone the opposite directions. So I don't really follow Riot blockchain. Let's see what they do. So they have $2.7 billion market cap. They focus on cryptocurrency mining operations in North America. Definitely not a market I'm excited about, right, Plaric? But hey, some people can see huge growth within this market. So we can see future, this company is expected to grow revenue 63.7% on average. They are profitable, it seems, but they're not positive in cash flow from operations. I prefer cash flow from operations, in my opinion. And they have a strong balance sheet, right? Plenty of cash, long-term assets. I'm pretty sure this is their cryptocurrency assets, and no debt to their name. So fundamentally, they look okay. I mean, the real question is how secure is their market? Not just in government issues, but like competition wise. If they focus on cryptocurrency mining, can't people just buy cryptocurrency mining rigs and create a big company out of it? It doesn't seem like it has a moat, but I don't know the company itself, right? What makes it special that no other big player who has a lot of money can't just buy ridiculous amount of crypto mining rigs and just kind of outbeat this company? So what are you really getting? I mean, if you really want to get into the cryptocurrency market, why not just buy cryptocurrency itself? It's provided better returns in the process. Fundamentals look okay. I'm gonna guess technicals have taken quite a beating. So Jose, can we have your opinion on Chewy? Chewy, yes, that one looks interesting for sure. Even though I don't have a pet right now, it's I want to say interesting market, strong growth in the e-commerce pet wise. So Chewy right now, definitely sitting at some attractive levels, I would say. Right, these price points we can see it can still kind of bounce off. I don't think it has completely broken out of its support levels. Interesting, they have earnings coming up in December 14th of 2021. So that's quite a while away from now. Let's see what else do we have. Let's take a quick look at Chewy here. Market cap of $25.7 billion. Future growth, this company is expected to grow 16% on average. So not, I want to say not it's a nice growth company. They are profitable and they are positive in cash flow from operations when taking a look at trailing 12 months. And they do have, I want to say, plenty of cash and no debt to the name. So Adam, I like Chewy in forms of fundamentals. Not a market I would get into, so I don't think I would buy stocks. But the market seems to be good. Strong growth, strong balance sheet, positive earnings, positive cash flow, and sitting at attractive, I want to say, price points. Maybe let's pull up Y charts really quick for Chewy. Chewy real quick here. I just want to see price to sales ratio, forward price to sales ratio. Oops. Price to sales ratio for this company is 2.362, right? So it seems to be at levels last seen in June and July of 2020 or September of 2020. We have to understand, hey, is this market any different compared to where it was before? Now that people are going back at home, do you think they're going to buy more toys for their pets? Do you think they're going to buy more food, more items for their pets because they need something to keep them busy? Maybe so, right? Now that a lot of people have gotten pets, people are going back to work. I'm pretty sure they want to keep their pets busy, so they might buy new stuff. They might want to keep new products for them. So I can see them now that people are going back to work. They might actually see an increase there. What's going on, Big Buck? How's everything, Big Buck? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. And actually, I wasn't looking at price points for Riot, and let me take a quick look at Riot real quick, and BTC. BTC. So yeah, normally you can see Riot on average tends to follow Bitcoin prices. But recently, Bitcoin just kind of skyrocketed while Riot is kind of just sitting there. So interesting thought there. Not a company I would invest. So Seth, what's going on, Seth? If Amazon demerges its cloud AWS, I'm all in then in AWS. Otherwise, I'm in favor for Microsoft for long term. Seth, that's a really great point. I agree. I think if AWS was this independent unit, I don't think it would. But it was, I easily would get into AWS as well. And agree, I guess if you're kind of going with that web services, cloud-based products and stuff like that, Microsoft with their Azure, it's a strong product within that market. And the other products they have are kind of, I want to say, kind of benefit as well with Amazon's Azure. So interesting for sure. On why you like Microsoft. Jose, I've also been bullish on Take-Two Interactive, really, in the gaming market. That's pretty interesting. Crypto noob question. What happens to the crypto mining companies when all of Bitcoin is mined up? When will that happen? Visvis, that's a great question. I don't know. Interesting for sure. I don't know. What's going on, Seth? I think you are aware mining is not that easy how we think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Peter, they say the price will go crazy as basically this is limited supply but unlimited demand. Interesting. So there is a 17% short interest on Chewy, and thanks very much. I'll say no problem, Adam, and thanks for coming in. So guys, I know we had some issues with the stream today. I am gonna get off. I have to do I've got a lot of work to catch up with this past few weeks. Past few days have been pretty interesting. So I have to, or I've been pretty busy, and I got to catch up with some work, guys. So thanks so much for showing up. I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably around same time.